start on the edge of your chair, and we're just going to put our knees and ankles in line with your hips, so your knees are never together, and you should really sit like that too. And just lift your chest up, press your shoulders down. Take your hands on your knees and just close your eyes for a moment.
Sorry.
And now let's open your eyes. And let's take your hands down to the side of the chair. Let's press your shoulders back and down. Now you're going to lift your shoulders up to your ears and drop them down. Up to your ears and drop them down. Up to your ears and drop them down so your hands are just relaxed. Up to your ears and down. Now take your left shoulder and rotate it forward, only your left, and then pick it up and rotate it back. Bring it forward and then bring it back. Forward and back. One more. Forward and back. Let's try the right side. So shoulder up first, articulate that shoulder, bring it forward, bring it back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Two more. Forward and back. Last time. Forward and back. Now let's see if we can alternate that. So left shoulder up, right shoulder up. The left one comes forward, the right one goes back. And then bring it up again. See if you can actually isolate those shoulders and release. Bring it up, forward, bring it up and back. Up, the hands are soft, up and back. Two more. Up, forward, up and back. Great, let's bring the hands back to the knees. Let's push your chin forward and then bring your chin way back. Hold it there, don't let go. Push your chin forward, bring it out of your shoulders, and then push your chin back. And bring your chin forward and bring it back. Do two more. Bring your chin forward and push it back. Be sure it's tucked when you bring it back. And last time, forward and back. Great. Now take a little break. And what I want you to do is take your index finger to your chin and just push it back one more time. See if you can push it back a little further, and see what that does to your back and your shoulders. And bring it down and bring your hand down and let go. Okay, now we're going to turn like we've done before. So we're going to turn to the right first, and we stay here for a while. So let's go to the right side and see if you can let your eyes focus on something straight in front of you. We're going to stay here for a while. Now let your eyes come to the right and let them come to the left. Only your eyes are rotating.
Oh.
Right, not your head. And left. Just your eyes, right and left. Two more. Right and left. Bring them back to center and bring your head back to center. Now we're going to go to the left. So we're going to stay there and let your eyes go right, go left, right, left. Right, left. One more. Right and left. And then we'll come back to center. Now you're going to take your hands down to your side, and you can hold on to the chair if you want to. Let your fingers grasp around the chair. Press your shoulders down. Bring your ears back over your shoulder. And let's just bring your head to the right. But you're not going to tuck your chin at all. It's just directly to the right. Hold it there. So you can press a little harder on your left hand. And then we'll come back up. Now we're going to go to the left, but don't tuck your chin. It's just a parallel movement all the way to the left. Left ear to left shoulder. Be sure your chin hasn't come forward. You can pull a little harder on your right hand. And then we'll come all the way up. So let's go back to the right. And this time, if you can, be sure you're not tucking your chin. Back to the right. Take your right hand and bring it towards your left ear. Now pull a little harder. Pull a little harder as you press your left hand into the chair. And then come all the way up. And now we're going to do the other side. So take your left hand towards your right ear and pull over, come directly side. Don't tuck your chin, adjust that position. And then come back up. Okay, now we're just going to take our hands down to our side, and you're going to bring your right arm forward like a stop sign and pull your fingers and your thumb back. Be sure that you're all in line with the right shoulder, wrist, elbow. Take your left hand and pull your fingertips and your thumb back. Press through your wrist, press through your elbow. Now take your right shoulder and press it down and back. Keep holding that flexion so the fingers are turned up. Press through your wrist. Now we're going to go the other way. So take your left hand and be sure you've got your thumb in there and press your fingers down. Push through your wrist, shoulder back and down. And drop your right hand down. Here we go with the left. So push your left palm forward, pull your fingers back, wrist and elbow all on the same line. Take your right hand and pull your fingertips back. Push through your wrist, keep pressing your left shoulder down. Secure your left shoulder. And then we're going to go the other way. And then bring your hand down. Let's just shake your hands out for a minute. Now take your palms together, fingertips turned up. Bring your elbows out to the side, keeping your palms pressed together and your shoulders down. Just push your palms down towards your thighs. So your chest is lifted, ears back over your shoulders. Press your palms down. Try not to let them separate. Keep them pushed together. Now, turn your fingertips towards me and then bring them back the other way and keep them pressed down. Try not to let them separate. See if you can push them down just a little bit further. One more time, turn them towards me and then press them down. Push. Shoulders down. and bring your hands down to your knees. Those are kind of hard. Okay, now we're going to hug a tree. So your arms come out and you're going to take your right arm over your left. You're going to reach back as far as you can with your fingers. Keep reaching back. And when we feel like you can't get any further, press your elbows down and lift your ears away from your shoulders. And then we're going to extend your arms out again. And now the left arm is coming over the right. You're going to reach back as far as you can with your fingers and press your elbows down. And then bring your arms down. This is one that we didn't do in the last few weeks, but let's just do a little bit of it. I want you to take your arms to the side, just a few rotations. So Carol, I'm not sure how far you're going to be able to get, but let's just try a little bit first. I want you to come forward with your arms, and then you're just going to lift them up and see how far you can come to bring them up over your head and back. So if you can only come this far, that's fine. If you can only come this far, that's fine. Let's see if you can reach your arms back. So come forward, inhale, and exhale, lift your arms. See if you can come back. If you can't, that's fine too. Let's just do one more. Reach forward. So if you can only reach forward and come to here, that's just great. Maybe lift it up a little more to that ouch point. A little more. And then put your arms down. We're going to stand up now and still use the chair. I'm going to have you put you're going to stand with your knees and ankles apart in line with your hips. And you're just going to reach forward on the chair. Keep your knees bent. Reach forward with your hands flat on the chair underneath your shoulders. And then you're going to try to turn your right hand back and your left hand back, keeping all the fingers and your thumb on the chair. Press your shoulders down, keep your knees soft, and we're just stay here for a while. Oh my goodness. Share what I'm doing. And then you're going to turn your hands forward, soften your knees, and stand up, shoulders down, ears back over shoulders. And then we'll do one more. We're going to come down, put your hands flat on the chair in line with your elbows and shoulders. Turn your hands back if you can. If not, you're just going to push your palms down and let them go. So push, let them go, or if you can, just secure your palms, press your shoulders down. Knees are soft. And then we're going to turn our hands forward and we'll stand up.
Sandy, what do you mean by knees are soft?
Well, in other words, if you lock your knees in, even when you're standing, it puts so much pressure on your low back because your hamstrings are locked in. So if you just keep your knees soft, it's going to take the
Sort of,
pressure out.
you mean relaxed and flexible, kind of, yeah. Yeah.
That's a good word, relaxed. Because if they're tight, well, let's just do it together. So bend your knees. Now see what happens if you try to straighten your legs. So Susan, this might be really difficult for you because of your knee. So just bend your knees and then straighten and see if you feel the difference in your back.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's soften the knees first, come up slowly. And we're going to turn the chair around. So let's do work on our knees a little bit. So we have both Susan and Becky, and Carol, I think, has knee, and Nazarene. Okay. Javier, I don't know. So we're going to use our block. And you're going to sit on the edge of the chair. You're going to put your hands on your knees, and your knees and your ankles are in line with your hips. So everything is in line, and actually it's kind of a good way to sit. Sometimes if you have knee problems and you're sitting for a long time, it isn't a bad idea to put one of these blocks between your knees. They have them at Target. I think they're like $9 or something. Okay, so we're just going to sit up straight, and our knees and ankles are at a right angle here. So all I want you to do is lift your heels up and put them down. Lift them up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 2 more, up, 1 more, up and down. Now lift your toes, leave your heels on the floor and put them down. Lift your toes, lift your toes, 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 do 1 more. Toes and put them down. Now let's lift your heels and lift your toes. Heels, toes, heels, toes, 2 more, heels and toes. Let's take the block away, and I'm going to have you take your left ankle and put it behind your right. So the 2 ankles are behind each other, and you may have to bring your right leg a little further to the left. Now, what you're going to do is sit up straight and take your left, you're going to push your left knee forward and your left ankle towards the right. And it's going to create an isometric for your left knee. So if you take your finger, you should be able to feel the inside of your kneecap being stimulated, and you're going to hold it there for at least 10 seconds. So Susan, is this okay for you?
So far.
Okay, good. So this is really strengthening knees. So while you're sitting and talking on the phone, it's something that you could easily do or not. Okay, and let's take the left foot away, and we're going to take the right and put it behind the left. You may have to drag your foot a little bit to the right. Now you're going to flex your right knee, push your right knee directly forward. Hold it, hold it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Don't let go. And then relax. We're going to do that one more time. Your left behind your right. Flex your left foot. Now see if you can drag your right foot back a little bit. Sit up straight and then push your left knee forward. Keep pushing your left knee forward. And then let go. So readjust. Take your right foot behind your left. You may have to drag it a little bit to the right. Now push your right knee forward. Push it towards the camera. Keeping your right foot flexed.
Excuse me.
Okay. To bring our ankles down. So let's pick up your little small towel. And we're going to put the towel underneath us. 1 more for the knees. Well, again, we'll sit at a right angle. And you're going to start with your left toes. Just pull the towel up with your left toe and let go. So the toes are just going to pull the towel and let go. So we're just pulling the towel And squeeze, pull the towel. Pull the towel. Keep pulling the towel just with the left side. Okay, now we're going to go on the right. So pull the towel again, just this is for the knees. Pull the towel. Pull the towel. Do two more. Do one more, and we'll sit up straight. Knees and ankles in line. Bring your toes in. Bring them out. In, out. In, out. Two more. In and out. Bring them back to center. Pick up your block. Now, if you can, you're going to, let's start on your left side. Just extend your left leg out, pull your toe back. And then bring it down. Press your right foot heel forward, pull your toe back. And then bring it down. The block is between your knees and extend. Bring it down and one more. Extend. And bring it down. Now we'll take the block away. And you're going to take your left heel out, pull your toe back, sit up straight, and see if you can lift that left leg up. Just bring it as high as the right knee, not any higher. Again, just to strengthen the knees and put it down. And lift it up, hold, and put it down. Lift it up, hold, put it down, lift it up, hold, and relax. So ideally we would do at least 8 on a side, but we're just getting the patterns down here. So now the right leg. So pull your toe back and lift just to the opposite knee, no further, and down. Up and down. Up and down, one more. Up and down, and put your foot down. So let's just take your hands down to your side again. And we're going to take one more sweep forward and all the way up. Inhale. So Carol, you'll just be able to go this far. See if you can go a little further than you did last time and come all the way back. And sweep forward and come up and back. And we'll do 2 more. Sweep forward, up and back. One more. Sweep forward, up, and hands on your knees. Open your eyes up wide and squeeze them tightly closed. And leave them closed. Now, in your imagination, see the color red. See only red. Now see the color orange. See the color yellow, sunshine and warming. And then we have our one positive thought with the color yellow, sunshine and warming. We hold that in our mind this week. It brings us goodness. Now, when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Bring your awareness back to the room. I thank you so much, sweeties. I think that Jim now has recorded it, and so he can send it to you. Jim, can you do that?